A pioneering member of the law profession and a champion for the truth, a teacher who was strict in the courtroom and humble in the corridors. These are the characteristics attributed to Thamae by her colleagues and associates. The 41-year-old regional magistrate and High Court acting judge was allegedly killed by her husband, who is detained in Lesotho. He confessed to Lesotho Mounted Police to killing his wife, citing a broken-down marriage as his reason for the murder. Thamae's body was discovered in the boot of her husband's car. Her colleagues say her death should be the beginning of a revolution against gender-based violence and femicide.
As the South African Women Lawyers Association, we are saying it's time to stand up against gender-based violence and against femicide. It's up to individuals, not only the associations and the institutions and the courts, but the individuals themselves. It starts with us. So it's time to stand up and say no to gender-based violence.
A colleague says Thamae always pursued her potential and wanted to make an impact in her community and profession.
If you were a determined person, you would take a lot from her. I remember you would not address her without referring to case law. She would sometimes stand the matter down and ask you to actually go look up case law to support your argument. She was a legal shark. One of the speakers said she was a legal shark, and whenever she felt that the space where she was swimming was too small, she would move on to the next thing.
It's our biggest enemy. Femicide in South Africa is our biggest enemy. But this again a call that we should make sure that we unite as a society in combating the scourge.
Thank you.
The Black Lawyers Association in the Free State says the scourge of violence against women and children is out of control. It hopes its initiative to combat GBV will make a difference.
We have already launched this campaign as early as last year, because ours is that it has a social context to it. It needs to be given a posture that it is not a battle or a fight for women only, but it's a societal problem that needs to be dealt with from its very beginning. We are fighting it in our homes, in our workplace, and in the society, in the manner in which we should bring up young children, both genders, whether girls and boys.
Thamae's colleagues say it's time the legal profession wakes up and realize that gender-based violence and femicide are not business as usual. Mamello Thamae, SABC News, Bloemfontein.